Hello, everybody. The reason why I'm on here because I was digging some more videos on YouTube about all this stimulus clickbait videos. My guys basically set up a second channel strictly for the stimulus clickbaiting, posting videos every hour. Some of them, not all of them. And the extreme clickbaiters, they post constantly. And they're talking about a second stimulus that a very slim chance, less than 10% chance of being approved. And the profit they're making off these videos is insane. And, I contacted some news outlets about it and act like they're not even interested. They just blew me off, hung up on me. So if that tells you anything, so I printed them all out, which is 1,000 pages, color printed, and sent them to YouTube. So that's what I did. I said, this has got to stop. So then my son, he created a YouTube channel called Stimulus Clickbait Videos Wall of Shame. He made a video of all the clickbaiters out there, and he put the amount they're making on there and all that. That's estimated, but either way, they're making thousands of dollars off these, talking about getting everybody hyped up and depressed and upset, thinking there's a second stimulus check coming, and there's not going to be any second stimulus check. They've been talking about it for 4 months. It would have done been here by now, and they're still delaying it. Well, here very soon, they're going to focus on the election. They don't care about the American people. So now you know when you vote, you know who to vote for now, okay? Because I know there's people out there that are suffering, okay? Job lost, food, stuff like that. And the people are probably losing everything they got. You know what I mean? And what's bad about it, if they're in the right mind, will give that money away to the people, or give it to a food store, or go to the areas that are poor and just give them gift cards for food. You know what I mean? So help people out. I mean, the greed. I'm just thinking, like, the greed is this, man. Even if them guys, them on the clickbait bidders are making $200,000 a year doing it, that's a lot of money. Especially the people who are not working. I mean, these guys probably have jobs. I mean, some of these guys create a second channel strictly for the clickbaiting. Like I said, my son got upset over. He's just a teenager, so he created it's called Clickbait Stimulus Videos Wall of Shame. So it's like a channel strictly for the clickbaiting stimulus videos. It's like a wall of shame. You know what I mean? Like if you do something that's bad, it's bad. It's you're on the wall of shame. So basically that's what he did. He put all their videos up there where they got thousands of videos for the past 4 months talking about second stimulus, nonstop. Great news, good news, you'll get it next week. Well, that was 4 months ago. Where is it at? That's what I'm saying. These guys are nuts. Yeah, so he got a video there, and he's got their earnings on there. It's like a little slideshow, and he's got all their clickbait titles on there. Boom, boom, boom. Some of them, when they started out, they didn't know what they were doing, because I noticed the thumbnails wasn't clickbait, and they were 4 minutes long. Well, in order to maximize their earnings with the AdSense, they had to make them 10 minutes or longer. Then after a few weeks, they realized that, and then they start using the clickbait titles and making the videos 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 16 minutes, 19 minutes, 20 minutes, 25 minutes. The longer the videos, the more commercials they can put in the AdSense. That's where they get the maximum amount of money off the stimulus, talking about stimulus. They want the maximum dollar amount they can earn off this pandemic, which is pathetic. You know what I mean? I think it's pathetic. To them, it's not. You know what I mean? When you comment on their channel, they say you're spamming their channel. When they're doing this, I call it spam. When you're talking about something that'll never exist and run it in the ground 24/7, making videos every hour, 24/7, 7 days a week. July 4th, they're putting videos on there. Checks today, checks tomorrow. That was back in July. Where are they at? Then they got on there and said talking about the unemployment as stimulus to get you to click on the video. $400 a week for 4 months, $1,200 or $1,600. They're put on their $1,600 stimulus next week. They'll talk about the unemployment. You see what I mean? How they mislead. And when you click on that clickbait thumbnail, they don't even talk about what the thumbnail even says. You know what I mean? What it is, one of them guys, they monitor the news on their computer, and every time they see something talking about stimulus, they make a video on it. Even though when they put it on there, or the news puts it on there, it could be fake news, or it tells you right there, it's just, you know what I mean? It's just there. It don't mean you're going to get it. Talking about it, you know what I mean? You're not going to get it. You know what I mean? So yeah, this pandemic caused extreme clickbaiting, stimulus, for the past 4 months, and they're making. I mean, that's why they do video every hour. Not all of them, but some of them, because they'll make 1,000 or 2 or 3 or 4,000, depending on how many clicks and subscribes and likes. They beg you to like their channel. 79% of you are not subscribed to my channel. Hit that subscribe and like. The reason why they do that, the more subscribers you got, the more likes you got, the more watch time you got, the more money you make. They want to make the biggest paycheck possible off the stimulus check garbage, which I'm telling you, it will probably never exist. They've been talking about it so long, it would have been gone and past and done with already. Okay, now they're going to focus on the election, no stimulus. So, and you're still going to see these clickbait stimulus videos pop up all the time, even a month from now. You know what I mean? Even during the election, they'll say stimulus approved. They approved it today. Next week you'll get your money. It's just getting old. You know what I mean? And I can't believe the people that watch it. You know what I mean? When they put a video on there, one guy had like over 100,000 views within an hour. I'm like, are people nuts believing these people or what? I mean, desperate people are, I guess, to get on YouTube and see if there's any good news on a stimulus because they probably need it. They're probably hungry and not working, lost their job or got the hours cut, and they got kids not in school but at home, so that puts them in a bind, you know, or getting a babysitter, and it's a mess. And apparently, you know, the government don't care. It seems like, because the Republicans said you're going to get 1.5 trillion. Nancy Pelosi said, nope, my deal or no deal. So that's what's going to happen. Her deal or no deal means it ain't going to happen at all. So I wish this clickbaiting will stop. For 1 week, no clickbait videos. They just, boom, constantly put them on there. My God, there's thousands and thousands. You know what I mean? I did contact all the news media, and I think I emailed like 500 of them. And I said, these guys need to be put on the wall of shame. So hopefully, if they get on the national media and have their pictures plastered all over the media, you know, like a wall of shame, maybe they'll feel bad and say, well, I got to stop. But when the money's flowing in like that, and the greed makes you want to make more money. You know what I mean? So when the money's there and you're clickbaiting and you're getting more money, you always want to get more. When you get that greed, the love of money is all greed. More, nonstop. It's like an addiction. Okay? It's like drinking beer and you can't stop. Well, same way these clickbaiters, they just can't stop clickbaiting. Every hour. You know, every time I hear something on the news, they got to make a 15-minute video on it. And I know a lot of people I know they think people are, I think they think that people think that they're not making no money, that they're just doing it for helping the people. They're not. You're helping them making money. And when they do these live chats on YouTube, you guys are sending them money. People are sending them money, and they don't even need it. I think that's crazy. I see it on there. I get in a live chat where people are sending like $15, $20, $50, $30, $5, $4, $2. All that adds up. But, you know, they're thinking like, these people don't even know we're making thousands of dollars off this video, and they're giving us money. They're thinking we need the money. It's the other way around. You know, they want you to click and watch their video, like and subscribe. The many views they get, much money they can get, and all the money they get off them videos. I'm telling you. They got sites out there you can type in their Google name. It tells you how much money they're making. Some of them are underestimated. Some of them are over. But this gives you an idea. You know, like some of them, since this pandemic started, some of them made like a couple $100,000 so far, $300,000. And this no exaggeration. That's why they're doing it. I don't know why people think if they're doing it for the heck of it. They're doing it because they're banking money from Google on the ads, AdSense. Trust me, they're banking. Yep. You know, they love it. They love it when the stimulus stuff just get delayed and delayed. That's just more money they're making. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So, I don't think Google will do anything about it because actually Google's making a profit on it too. When they're profiting from it and making a profit, so is Google and, you know, YouTube. So, I don't think they'll do anything about it. They probably like it because their earnings went up because of this pandemic, because the clickbaiters out there, because it's insane. I mean, I know one guy put a video on there back in May or July or June, said that 31 days in May, he had over 300 million views and made almost $285,000 in 31 days in the month of May alone. What's that tell you? And he's bragging about it. He's like, YouTube's will get mad at me for putting this video on here. I said, seeing how much money I'm making. But this guy goes nuts. He posts videos every hour. He gets insane. Insane. You know what I mean? So, yeah. And I appreciate you guys out there that made the videos talking about it, because I know there's a few of them out there that get upset. And they should be like everybody else. But, you know, I unsubscribe to their channels. I know when I subscribe for a few of them, the clickbaiters, I know there's a trend there. I'm like, okay, these guys are clowns. They're making money on this pandemic, talking about stuff that'll never exist. I mean, less than 10% of a stimulus check even passing, okay? Yeah, so very slim chance, and they're just running it in the ground. It's just terrible. And they're making people upset talking about it. I know people get excited when they talk about it, but it gets old when they've been talking about it for 4 months, and it's not here. You know what I mean? That's like me putting a video on there every hour saying I'm going to win the lottery. And then, you know, I'm going to win the lottery next week. And I get on there and make a video constantly. Next week. And I got 1,000 videos up there, and you're like, man, this guy's crazy. He ain't going to win no lottery. They're doing the same thing with the stimulus, saying next week, good news, great news, it's here finally. It's all clickbait. And if you guys are subscribed to their channel, I would unsubscribe, because they're a bunch of clowns, okay? And I can't believe people out there thinking they're not making money on these videos, and they are. Trust me, they're not doing it for your best interest. They're doing it for their own. I'm telling you, they're making thousands of dollars off these videos. The greed. Okay? Yes, they're making money. Go to socialblade.com, put in their YouTube username in there, click on the little icon, it gives you an estimate of earnings. You'd be like, holy cow, he made $300,000 so far in these clickbait videos. Bingo! I told you. Yeah. Like I said, my son made a channel up. He's a teenager. He made a channel up for these clickbait videos, stimulus videos. It's called Clickbait Stimulus Wall of Shame. And, yeah, if my son thinks you should be on the wall of shame, he'll put your video on there and plaster it all over YouTube. Your earnings, all of your thousands of videos saying finally here, and the video said 4 months ago, 3 months ago. Yep, my son will put you on the wall of shame. He'll have your earnings pop up there, your name on it, your pictures, little clickbait icons, and some of them he just drew over the guy's face and put clickbait, and where it said, where my stimulus, he put on there, where's my paycheck from Google? You're stimulating them. They're talking about you getting stimulus, but they're actually the way around. They're getting their stimulus off this pandemic from Google. So they're getting the stimulus pay every month. They cash out every month. $5,000, $10,000, $50,000, $40,000, $79,000, $100,000 1 month. Yeah. That's why they call extreme clickbaiting. Every hour, video. One guy puts one on at midnight. He puts one at midnight. It's called Making Money While You're Sleeping. People are clicking, watching, subscribing to his channel while he's sleeping. He made $7,000 off that video, or $5,000 or whatever. So, yeah. So, if I were you, I would unsubscribe to them clickbaiting channels. You know they are. Just look at the little clickbait things they hold up on there, and they post constantly. Them are clickbaiters. But there is a few of them out there that are not clickbaiters. Okay? But trust me, there's more clickbaiters out there than there is good people. I'm only subscribed to like 3 or 4 good ones. And they put a video every day on there. and they're not clickbait titles. They're flat out honest. They give you the news. One guy, Clear Value Tax, he's amazing. I'm telling you, this guy is awesome. He just tells you the news report, and he tells you what's going on. No clickbait title saying you'll get next week, and all this. No, he posts a video a day, and he just gives you a heads up what's going on in the real world of stimulus, okay? Not no lies, no clickbaiting titles every hour. That's not clickbait. So Clear Value Tax, awesome. Logan Alec, he's awesome too. You know, he gets tired of the clickbait, and he gets upset over it, you know what I mean? He don't post a video every hour. You know what I mean? And he don't show up in the big old sign saying, approved today, when it's a lie. So that's another good one. There's a few of them out there that are good. Okay, but there's a lot of clickbaiters. You know what I mean? Like I said, if you want to see my son's YouTube page, it's called Stimulus Clickbait Wall of Shame. That's what it is. Check it out. Okay? I think he put a few of them on there because the bad clickbaiters, he called them. Insane clickbaiters, he said. But yeah, today's Tuesday. So you guys have a great day, okay? It's Tuesday, September 22nd already. Yeah, I had to check the time there. Yeah, so, yeah, there you guys go. I appreciate you guys watching my video, okay? You guys have a great day. Check out his YouTube channel. It's called Clickbait Stimulus Video Wall of Shame. That's his channel. He made little 5 or 10 minute videos. Depending on how many videos they had, some of the videos are 10 minutes long or so because they had so much clickbait on their videos. They had so many thousands and thousands. I'm like, unbelievable. And it tells you how many views they have on there, like 355,000 views, 100,000 views. So yeah, they want you to click and watch and subscribe so their paycheck will be bigger. Yep. These guys should be ashamed of themselves. I'm telling you. It's crazy. You know, set up a second stimulus check strictly for the clickbaiting. It's unreal. And these people are not even a financial expert. You know what I mean? All they are is a clickbait expert, I think. If you know what I mean? It just makes me mad. I mean, it's crazy. And you call these news outlets and Google and YouTube and all that, they act like they're not even interested. They're like, okay, oh well. Hang up on you like they're not even interested. If that tells you anything. So, yeah, our news media has gone downhill. So, it's not like it was 30 years ago. It was good. But now, it's trash, you know. I don't even watch the news anymore. It's so depressing. You know what I mean? I know one news outlet where I'm at said, there's so many shootings over here. They said they're not going to do all shootings, only ones that people die. So, because there's so many shootings here, it's unbelievable. They get like 400 shootings so far. There's like shootings every day, multiple times a day. And they're only going to air the ones on TV that the people died. Not the people who got shot and got hurt. Because there's so many, they can't keep track of them all, if you know what I mean. That's how it is nowadays. So, alrighty, today's Tuesday, September 22nd. You guys have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye now.